At the VivaTech 2024 conference in Paris, Elon Musk predicted a future where artificial intelligence and robotics will make human jobs largely obsolete, and he suggested that this might not be a bad thing. "Probably none of us will have a job," Musk said while speaking remotely via webcam. He described a world where work would become optional rather than necessary for survival. "If you want to do a job that's kinda like a hobby, you can do a job," Musk explained. "But otherwise, AI and the robots will provide any goods and services that you want." In Musk's vision, this future would require the implementation of universal high income, a concept he distinguished from universal basic income. While UBI traditionally involves governments giving citizens a fixed amount of money regardless of employment status, Musk did not elaborate on how his version of universal high income would function. "There would be no shortage of goods or services," Musk said, emphasizing that advanced AI and automation would be capable of producing everything society needs without human labor. Musk's comments come as AI capabilities continue to evolve rapidly. Despite the public conversation around AI-driven job losses, a recent report from MIT's Computer Science and Artificial Intelligence Laboratory found that workplaces are adopting AI slower than expected. Many jobs identified as vulnerable to automation have not yet been automated because doing so is not currently economically advantageous for companies. Experts also believe that certain fields, particularly those requiring emotional intelligence and human interaction, such as mental health care education and creative industries, are likely to remain resilient even as AI becomes more widespread. Although Musk is optimistic about the potential benefits of AI, he reiterated long-standing concerns about its risks. During the keynote, he cited the Culture book series by author Iain Banks as the most realistic portrayal of a future governed by advanced technology. In that fictional world, AI entities run society, allowing humans to pursue lives of leisure, creativity, and exploration. Still, Musk raised a philosophical concern about purpose in a post-work society. The question will really be one of meaning. If the computer and robots can do everything better than you, does your life have meaning? He asked. "I do think there's perhaps still a role for humans in this, in that we may give AI meaning." Before ending his talk, Musk also warned about the influence of AI-driven algorithms on social media, urging parents to limit the amount of social media content their children consume. "They're being programmed by a dopamine-maximizing AI," he said. As AI technology advances, the world is likely to face difficult questions about economics, purpose, and human fulfillment, with no clear answers yet in sight. If AI systems and robotics eventually outperform humans in nearly every economic task, it may fundamentally alter the relationship between individuals and society. Economic value, historically tied to labor, innovation, and productivity, has long been a cornerstone of status, opportunity, and even self-worth. Without that foundation, new forms of inequality, alienation, and societal fragmentation could emerge. Individuals who no longer contribute economically may find themselves struggling with depression, purposelessness, and political disenfranchisement. In the absence of widely accepted new systems of meaning and belonging, societies could become increasingly unstable, as large populations are left feeling adrift in a world where their skills and efforts are no longer needed or valued. In addition to economic disruption, the militarization of AI raises further concerns about stability and conflict. As AI, drones, and autonomous robotic systems become more capable, traditional human armies may be replaced by fleets of unmanned weapons platforms and AI-controlled battlefield networks. Wars of the future could be fought with minimal human presence on the front lines, with machine intelligence making split-second decisions about targeting, engagement, and escalation. This shift could lower the perceived cost of conflict, making wars more likely, faster, and potentially more devastating. The ethical frameworks and international laws that govern warfare today, already strained by the use of drones, may prove entirely inadequate when autonomous AI weapons fight wars at speeds and scales beyond human comprehension. In such a future, questions of accountability, morality, and control will become critical. If machines are entrusted with the power to kill without direct human oversight, humanity risks losing not only economic relevance, but moral authority over its own future. So the question is who, or what, owns the future?